All right, welcome back, everybody. Uh, we're continuing on here. I'm at point 11. All right, and this is called Market Yourself. I kind of talked at the very end of the last video. It's kind of talked about this marketing yourself, so I kind of went over it. But hey, I'll just start off with this again, and that is direct marketing is hey, handing your card, having a conversation about people, putting yourself out on a Facebook page and stuff like that. That's direct marketing. And that's what Hum allows you to do. Is it allows you to go, whereas Uber and Lyft bring the market to you and say take it or leave it. Well, now with Hum, you get to go to the market and say, hey, I'm here. I have a better solution for your travel needs than Uber and Lyft do. Boom. All right. You're gonna hear me say boom a lot. So if you haven't already guessed, boom, we're there. All right. Indirect marketing, like I talked to in the last video, is when they talk about you to their friends. When you hear it, hey, here's my card. Hey, do you have an extra card? I'd like to give this to my sister or to my mom and dad. I think they could use you as well. That, you already know you've done real good, because if you haven't even dropped them off to their destination yet and they're already wanting more cards, you're set. All right. Hopefully you guys will also in San Diego get one of these flyers to hand out. Oop, not that one. Where is my other one here? There it is. Hopefully you guys will get some of these made up online that you can download. And that's just, hey, this is our dispatch. You can hand these out to people you drop off at McDonald's or something like that, because I don't know how the surge is in San Diego. I'm not going to attempt to even know how it goes, but a lot of people that depend on Uber and Lyft to get to work will sit there and have to wait at work for the surge to go away so that they can order a ride without having to pay surge pricing. Whereas here, if you can tell them, hey, if you just call this number, and hopefully they'll get you a dispatch number that can set you up, boom, that's just another on-demand ride, hopefully. They do set it up as a private ride where they set you up with the driver and then, hey, but I can honestly say I've never taken a dispatch ride yet. So I really can't talk to say how it works. From what I gather, it works real well. I've talked to other drivers that have used it. So it does work. A lot of times, too, dispatch will tell them to download the app and just request a ride. Okay, so the next point is, and you guys will hopefully get this soon, have a circle of drivers. Get yourself, you guys have all 4 plans there in San Diego of Sedan, XL, Lux, and Lux XL. All right. Have yourself a driver, at least in one of the, have another sedan driver, have an XL driver that you can contact, have a Lux driver that you can contact, have a Lux XL driver you can contact. That way, hey, if you can't get to somebody, boom, set them up with this driver. Or for instance, if you're a sedan driver and you have somebody say, hey man, I've got a whole bunch of family coming in. Can you handle this? Well, yeah, I can, because either A, say like for instance, hey, they're just having 6 people come in. Hey, yeah, I'm going to refer you to my friend Jerry. He's got a big Suburban. He can handle 6 people and their luggage. So, boom. Now, the one thing you guys always got to worry about there, just like we do in Phoenix, is you can golf year-round. So a lot of people might be bringing golf clubs to go golfing at Torrey Pines, and it's an iconic course. Hey, when you go to San Diego, you want to go golfing, you're going to golf at Torrey Pines. All right, I remember that. So a lot of times maybe, hey, you and your Prius can't handle a set of golf clubs, so hey, you may need a guy like myself that can handle golf clubs for you, and boom, like I said, there's plenty of ways to do that. Now, like I said, I kind of did this in the first video, where you start using the apps as referrals. Like I said, it's a change of mindset. Just think of it as Uber and Lyft are paying you to grow your business. All right. I'm using for referrals. So I'm looking for those airport drivers. And then once I get them hooked on, hey, they're using me to go to the airport all the time, I want to let them know everything that I can do for them because I have the Hum app. Okay. Hey, if you want to go, you and the wife want to go out to dinner, and hey, you don't want to have to worry about one of you staying sober. Because like I said, I have one client that, hey, he knows if he takes a drink, he can't drive. And then it means somebody has to stay sober out of the two of them. Well, sometimes they can get a little obnoxious to each other when they're hammered. And I'm not saying hammered isn't, I'm just saying, hey, they have a few drinks in them, just like anybody, the guard is down, and, so there's nothing worse than being sober and having a person that's had a few, talking shit to you. So, this way they both can have a good time. They can enjoy each other. And there's no sentiment, they can both, hey, have a great time together and not have to worry about getting a DUI and everything else. And like I said, he's even used me for the point of, he's called me. He said, hey, can you come pick me up at this hotel tonight? He's in downtown Phoenix. Normally I don't work downtown Phoenix. Can you pick me up at this hotel and then take me back tomorrow morning so I can pick up my car? I said, yeah. I said, I'll tell you what, here's what I'm going to do for that. Because you chose not to drive drunk and not hit one of my fellow drivers that I would have to pick up the slack for. All right. I'm going to reward you for that and just say, hey, whatever I charge to take you home, I'm only going to do it for half price taking you back. All right. That way, hey, guess what? Now you've earned the trust of this person that, hey, you are not just a fare for me. You're not just a quote. You're not just a ride. Hey, you're family, and that's just it. So just think about that. And then, like I said, how I started out the videos is how I'm going to end it. It's a change of mindset. It's going to, like I said, if you've been doing Uber and Lyft for 10 years, it's going to take you a while possibly to do this. All right. Because if you're doing 7-10 hour days, or doing 7-12 hour days, if you're doing more than 40 hours a week, you're busting your ass. All right. To make the same amount as if you just do 40 hours a week with Hum. Like I said, you're getting what Uber is getting paid, not what Uber is paying you or Lyft is paying you. You're getting what they take. So just think about that. And you'll find out you're driving less, but you're making more than what you were. And like I always tell people, if you do, and this is just it, if you do Uber and Lyft for 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, you're giving these companies 2 drivers for the price of 1. And you don't get overtime. Okay? So just think about that. All right? And that's going to conclude my videos here of what I would normally do at a meetup. So as you can see, I think I did about 3 videos, maybe 4. And, feel free to share these with people that, hey, if you're trying to get them to drive with Uber and Lyft, or drive with Hum, and hey, they downloaded everything, get them to do this. And then, like I said, if you follow these, you can go from 0 to hero real quick. People are willing to throw money at you. You just got to be willing to catch it. And this is how you catch it. All right. I can hold your hand for a little bit and show you, hey, this is how you catch it. But after a while, I'm going to throw you into the deep end, and hey, it's either sink or swim. But just know, I'm always there with a life preserver that I can throw out to you and rescue you. I'm not going to leave you stranded. All right. And that's what I tell people here in Phoenix. You've got my number. I will throw it up here one more time just so you can get it. 719-838-0194. I do appreciate if you would text me first. I will usually text back and say, hey, is it okay to call you? And then that's how we do it. Or, you can do the same with me. Hey, you can text me, can you talk? If I say yes, feel free to call me. All right. I wish you guys all the best in San Diego. I used to live there. Like I said, I know. I love San Diego. It's my second home, if you will. Actually, it's going to be my third home now, but it's one of my. If I wasn't in Colorado, I would be in San Diego. If I wasn't here in Phoenix, I'd be in San Diego. So, it's a great place. You guys should be able to make a lot of money there. All right. You've got the Padres. All right. They're doing great right now. Hopefully they can come over this 0-1 start to their wild card playoff. But, hopefully this is good for you guys. I know it sucks that the Chargers left. I like the Chargers because they had my old high school team uniform. So we were just like the Chargers. Well, the exact opposite. We had blue lightning bolts and gold helmets instead of gold or yellow maize, whatever you want to call it, lightning bolts and blue helmets. But anyway, it's a great town. There's great people there. I hope you guys, make a killing in there. I think San Diego is going to be a big money maker for Hum. And I hope you guys use it. And, I wish you guys all the luck. And just remember, we're a pack mentality here in Hum. We don't think of Arizona drivers are better than Boise and better than San Diego. No, we're all the same. We all succeed or we all don't succeed. I'm invested in Hum. I have 100 shares of, I bought 100 shares of Hum, so I'm invested in it. I need it to do good. All right. So there we go. Once again, I left you with my number. I'm going to bid you guys a fond adieu or a arrivederci or whatever you want to say. Have a great day. And just remember, change your mindset. All right? Take care, guys.